Oh, hello, hello. How is everyone's weekend? I hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone's Monday is going well. Let's get started today with some very simple just resetting. See if we can make some good progress today. Make sure I'm all positioned up. Should all be good. Yeah, everyone's doing good. Right. Check to make sure everything is working. Yes, good. The only thing that matters is making sure that the Palkia counter goes up, because that is a completely different program to everything else. So as long as that is good, it means everything else is good. But no, I hope everyone's... Oh, no, wrong one. Wrong button. Hope everyone's day is going good. Hope everyone has having a good Easter. Had a good Easter? Easter is technically now over. I hope everyone had a good Easter. Yeah, Palkia is going to stay way ahead of Tepig. That was what we discovered on Thursday, wasn't it? What's tomorrow? Ooh, tomorrow. Beeth Rowlet Day. Completely forgot. Do you know what I didn't look up? I didn't check to see shiny hunting for Tepeg. I knew there was something I forgot to do. I knew there was something. Okay, yeah, no, it is correct. We shall see. Progress is going to be slow. No nickname for the Tepeg. We shall continue. Pokemon for the partner. Only has to be Tepeg. Ever Tepeg, only Tepeg. Nothing else would be good for me. Okay, we're doing good. Doing good. Getting the what's the word? Memory. The muscle memory going. Muscle memory. Doing good. The only problem is, I definitely think I'm coming down with something. No easy task, this. No easy task at all. But no, I definitely think I'm coming down with a cold. Definitely feels like I've got a bit of a cough coming on. Which is not particularly good. Oh, I've already counted it up. No nickname needed. Give us the dex. Little gold boy is needed. Oh, hello Greg. How are you doing? I hope your weekend was good. I hope you're doing good. Oh my god, my throat. What is going on? I've had no problem all weekend. Yet this evening it has just been really annoying. Gotta stop nicknaming it. Gotta stop. It is very much wasting the valuable time. No, I mean it's a second. Just gotta stop. Just gotta stop. Just gotta stop. But no, I verified that I am hunting the correct way. Now this seems dark to me. Why does this seem dark? Ah, there you go. That is why. There you go. That's better. God, imagine if I missed the shiny because the screen was ever so slightly darker. That would have been a real kick. Would have been the second one that I would have missed. Yeah, my throat is killing me, apparently. That is not particularly good. Not good at all. Oh, no. Wrong button. But yeah, so today, what did I manage to do today? Not a lot, given that it was a day off. I did... What did I manage to do? I managed to get the members video stuff finished. In terms of doing stuff. But I haven't finished editing it. Which is the main crux of my problem. I'm going to be working on all of that stuff throughout the week. So hopefully by the weekend, I should be able to just grind that out. And then it should be good. Hey Fictional, how are you doing? Hope your weekend was good. Hope you had a good Easter. As it should be. Bank holidays are indeed for chilling. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a 4-day week, so I do have that to look forward to. Oh, the other thing that I could do, thinking about it, is I was thinking I have nothing planned for Wednesday And it has been a little while since I've done an editing stream. So maybe I could do that. It would certainly give me it would give me that I'd have no excuse to not edit it if I was streaming me editing it. And that gives me two days to work on the script. At least roughly work on the script. If nothing else. Calling Shiny Tepig on 973. Oh, I hope so fictional. Hopefully the luck of the Irish helps. Hopefully it helps. Lord knows. I was going to say, Lord knows I need all the help I can get. I don't think I do. This month has been incredibly good for me for luck. The only problem is that if Tepig is on 73... Oh no, we should hit it today. So I was just thinking, we only manage about an hour and... only manage about 100 in the stream, an hour and 20 in the stream. So that would be very useful. It'd be very good if I did get it today. And Greg's saying 1,400. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. That's like well into May. If not like the end of May. It's gonna be annoying. Now, the only thing is, there is a day, the 12th of May, when I will not be streaming. That is a normal stream day. That is a Monday. So yes. Yeah, because I'm doing stuff on that day. See, the good thing is, it's a lot of bank holidays back to back on each other, which I do like. April into May is my favorite time of year because it's bank holidays. Which is the one problem. But yeah, so I'm not actively looking. I had a little look for another GameCube, for the final GameCube that I need for my ideal setup. That still decently priced, but I need to buy it and then get it back. Get it here beforehand, so we'll see. You've been playing Legends recently, and you've been trying to catch all the Pokemon so you can get Arceus. Ooh, good luck, fictional. Definitely fun. I need to finish one of the Legends Arceus games that I was running. I was playing through. Yeah, about 1 a minute. That's about what I was expecting for reset wise on Tepig. Which sucks because I've been managing about one every 45 seconds. So, until now. But Palkia is definitely creeping ahead. Definitely creeping. Total ripoff? I don't think it is. I mean, obviously, I can't speak for the US. I think they're very fairly priced for what we got. At least in the UK. I think they're a good upgrade from the Switch. A 50% increase in price. My personal opinion is I think that they're well priced. I was honestly expecting them to be priced higher. I was concerned that they were going to be priced higher than they were. So for me, I was kind of just relatively okay with the price. But then I am an adult with very little overhead, so I can afford it. The games, I think the games is a completely different thing to the console. I think the console price is fine. I think the games, see, the problem with the games is, and it's a problem that kind of a lot of games have had in recent years, is that game prices have stayed the same while everything else has gone up. So you could argue it's an onset. It's kind of been a ticking time bomb waiting to happen. You know, the cost of making the games have gone up. The cost of making, of running the studios have gone up. But the game prices haven't gone up. The only thing that I'm hoping it means is we don't see as much DLC. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Or at least the DLC comes down in price. Because I, for one, might consider not getting a Gen 10 DLC if it's, let's say £80 for the base game plus, £30 for the DLC. Because what, the bundle games are going to be 150, let's say, because you make them slightly cheaper overall, make it seem like a better deal than buying them both individually. So but then you've got DLC as well. So it is a little bit of an annoying thing. But I think game prices were always going to go up. We've been seeing game prices slowly going up anyway. However, it's just Nintendo are the first party company to do it. Sony haven't done it. Xbox hasn't done it. It's been up to the individual developers whether they up the prices, but now Nintendo have kind of set the bar. Again, if Nintendo do Mario Kart without DLC, I think that will be fine. But when they inevitably release DLC in a few years' time, that's when you're going to run into more problems as well. But that being said, Nintendo games are more flushed and finished for the most part when they release. I think Pokemon is the only exception to that in recent memory. I argue first party Nintendo, but things like that. But yeah, it is a bit of a I think it was always going to happen. Again, collector's editions and things like that base editions started going up anyway. Yeah, see, unfortunately, my brain went, it's going to be cheaper. You get a slightly better deal if you buy the console with the digital version versus buying it, you know, after the fact. So I ended up going for that version. Female. Damn. Keep hoping that the female ones are shiny. Hey Tomo! Hope the hunts are going well. The hunts this month have been insane. I did see you got the Skarmory as well. Congratulations on that. Oh man, sorry, my throat today has been really bad. Well, this evening actually. And you're doing a Yanmar Swarm right now, so Silver. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully it goes well. No, we had got really good luck. We got Shiny Shaman just over odds. And then we got I got Shiny Darkrai at 364 resets. Which is just insane when you consider, you know, it was arguably at the same odds as Shaman. Yeah, 31k. Yeah, definitely a long hunt. But a pretty cool shiny to get at the end of it. A shiny Golbat and an Urstring showed up. What? Goodness, that is insane. No nickname. Yeah, I know. I'm happy with the Shaman. I was even more happy with the Darkrai. The only problem is that it's kind of ruined what I was hoping to do, because all my other hunts kind of need prep on Platinum. So I'm kind of putting Platinum on hold for the minute while I try and do some other stuff. And we'll see how long I put it on hold. Maybe just until after I get Tepig. But then again, I think Tepig is going to be a really long hunt, so I'm not expecting Tepig to be overly quick. So it has been pretty good. But 2 back-to-back shinies, even in like the old games, the the full odds hunting is just insane. I don't think I've ever had that luck back-to-back in any one. Not within like an hour of each other. It was always been a couple of days. I think it's a good team, Fictional. I don't think it's a horrible team. Oh, I didn't want a nickname. I keep doing that. Keep looking to the side, and then I keep forgetting where in the text chain it is. But yeah, not a bad team. Yeah, both the green ones as well. Oh yeah, again, there's always a situation where if it was the slightly rarer shiny, it would be even cooler. but by no means is it bad to find shinies. Pikachu shiny locked. No, fictional. No, by no means. I mean, again, I'm not over odds by any stretch of the imagination. I have already seen it shiny. There's no shiny hunt that I'm currently doing that is shiny locked in the game. You only start getting into shiny locking in the main series games. And even then, I think it has only been box art legendaries and new legendaries. Mythicals, things like that. And I think it's only been since they've been on the Switch. Sword and Shield. Well, no, I think some of them are in XY as well. But, you know, it's only really, for the most part, been box arts. But no, because this isn't technically a main game, nothing is shiny locked, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's like Rowlet isn't shiny locked in Ultra Moon. My luck has just been horrible with it. But if I'm going to get it, it's going to be this month, because this month seems to be the month of me getting shinies. So that is the hopes anyway. Although arguably, maybe I've used all my shiny luck for the month. It is possible. Yeah, still looking for the shiny bird. Well, the problem is, shiny Rowlet is such a long hunt just because the reset time on it is so long. It's a good 2 minutes a reset. Oh, yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Tomo. Again, start of the month was Shaman, and Shaman was obviously the first one for the year. And then, since then, getting Palkia as well has just been insane. I could not ask for, you know, good first 2 shinies of the year to be those 2. The only thing that would make it better is Rowlet. That's the only thing that could make it better for this month. Or Palkia. Or Harry, I mean even Tepig. Still planning on looking for the level 10 shiny Salamence after Rowlet? Yes, Greg. I do think I'm going to do some prep work in terms of getting team members to help with that hunt before actively doing that hunt, but that will be my next shiny hunt, I think. The next shiny hunt for the main team after Rowlet. Yeah, Salamence. The whole team is prepped or planned for the Ultra Moon run. And actually, in all fairness, it's also prepped for the Black and White 2, well, the Black 2 run as well. So I'm kind of now working on both playthroughs at the same time because my luck has been that bad with Rowlet. That's the problem. But yeah, level 10 Salamence, or the low level Salamence, I don't think it's guaranteed level 10. I think the maximum it can be is like 13 or something like that. So, but, you know, we're going to go for the low level Salamence. Either way, we're going to go for the low level Salamence. That is the plan. Because I apparently am insane. Yeah. Miss hunting in Sun and Moon, so many fond memories. I didn't do much hunting in Sun and Moon. I did a little bit of hunting, but just not a huge amount. Yeah, that's the thing. The Salamence is only really good as a kind of trophy piece more so than anything. It's very much a case of that's the only reason that I get it. The only reason I'm going to get it is more a trophy than anything. I want to use it on the team, but I do understand that once it's leveled, it kind of loses that charm. So what I'll probably do is after I complete the game, I'll probably go back and shiny hunt for another one, just so then I've got one that is the low level. Because, you know, I would kind of want it to be special, and I'll leave it at that point. Again, at the max, I think we did the math. At the max odds, it's a 1 in 1,000 check. At the max calling in on a raid, on a you know, adrenaline cooldown. But obviously it doesn't drop a Salamence every time, so it's each time it's a Salamence, it's a 1 in 1,000. But I think that's why we're going to try and go for a shiny hunting specific team, because at least then it's what's the words I'm thinking of? I can level them up and there's no worry, you know, versus leveling up my main team. I don't want my main team to be ridiculously over-leveled. Very much like what Cal's doing. Cal has a shiny hunting team with Pokemon specifically for hunting a shiny. For hunting shinies. So I'll probably end up doing something similar like that. I don't know if I'll quite go to the extreme that Cal has gone, though. I don't think I'll go for specifically shiny hunting shiny Pokemon. You know, having all my shiny hunting team be shiny. Yes, I am fictional. Yes, I'm doing one on. Well, I've got plans to do one on Ultra Moon, Black 2, and then eventually Ultra Sun as well. But we'll see how that goes, because obviously Ultra Sun will be a bit later down the line. I've got to finish Ultra Moon first. I think it's going to go, well, I mean, whatever comes out first. I was kind of hoping that it was going to be... I mean, to be honest, I was kind of hoping in the back of my head that I was already going to be done with Ultra Moon by this time last year. But I'm thinking it's going to be a situation where it'll either be Black 2 or Ultra Moon. I think I'll probably prefer to hang on to Black 2 until Ultra Moon is done. I think the first video will be Ultra Moon, and then I will do Black 2 after that, and then obviously sometime after that I will start hunting Ultra Sun as well. But I don't have plans to do any other ones after those 3. Again, those 3 will probably take me until the point where I want to quit doing YouTube anyway, so at the rate I'm going... No, wrong one. Wrong number. Well, I could have done the correct one, but no, once I do Tepig, I'll probably put it on hold. Funnily enough, Greg, the good thing is I don't have to edit down the Rowlet streams. I just have to edit when I got Rowlet. That's all I need to do. I don't need to do anything else. That's the thing. Even though I've done 300 hours of streaming, I don't need footage from any of them. Other than maybe picking a few to just illustrate how mad I've been going. You know, how long it's been going on. But other than that, I don't really need to use any footage from any of them. Well, that's strictly for the people who watch the streams. And technically the VODs are still there. So if anyone wanted to watch them, you would just have to go through the playlist. And you'd have to sift through 300 odd hours of shiny hunting. Which you'd have to be insane enough to do anyway. I think at this point we're closing in on 400 hours. But again, because I'm only doing it 1 day a week, it's going to be a slow burner. Hence why I think Tepig is going to catch up first. But after Tepig, I'll probably go to doing Rowlet a couple more days a week. Maybe. I might do it for like a month where I just focus on Rowlet for a bit longer. Again, I just need to try and get Rowlet done so then I can actually play through the game. Because at this rate, it has been over a year now. Which is just insane to think about. But yeah, obviously there will be Rowlet tomorrow. So tomorrow is Rowlet day. Thursday will be back to this. Friday will be Mystery Dungeon. That I do still need to check out, which I'll probably do at the end of the stream. I know I said I was going to check it out over the weekend, but I kind of completely forgot. And then I didn't forget, I just didn't want to do it. And then I just went and did a bunch of other stuff instead, so. Funny enough, I'm actually really proud. I spent about 2 hours planning the base that I built for the Copper One stuff. Oh god, it took me so long. I think it's the most work I've put into anything. And then it took me about an hour to an hour and a half to actively build it. So all in all, I put like 3 hours into that. But I managed to squeeze it into the time that I wanted to get it in on. So it leaves a good point off from there to then move forward. But we'll see, because I've got to try and I've very much got to try and find the time to edit it. Again, if I can start the editing process on Wednesday, then it might give me enough motivation to kind of continue it. So Wednesday's stream, because I don't think there's anything that I'm like itching to play this week or get stuff done in. So I think I'm just going to do the editing for that. Or at least get the intro bit done, which is 30 seconds. 33 seconds. And then maybe start working on the actual rest of it. That kind of gives me tonight and tomorrow to work on the script. It also probably means as well, it will make it easier for me to do the voiceover, because I find that I talk more naturally whilst streaming versus when recording. I feel like I'm a lot more self-conscious when I'm just sitting recording versus when I'm just sitting streaming. Even though, for the most part, they're exactly the same thing. So I might just end up doing that. Which will at least give me a little bit of peace of mind. And then that can be done. Because I'm hoping I can get that up for Sunday. If I can get that up for Sunday, I might have already started on recording the next part. Which would mean then that that I can then just continue crafting it as we go. Pun not intended, but, you know, I'm happy with how it turned out. But yeah, so that should be good. And then I don't know, it might get to a point where I just do an unlisted release, where I just post the first episode, or I just change the first episode to unlisted and just put the link out. So, you know, it might be members for a week, or, you know, it might be members for a month. And then after that, I'll unlist it, and then it can just be, if you want to check it out, you can. But yeah, the final product, I'm expecting, again, if I can get the first bit done and edited, and I feel a bit more motivated to do it, I see no reason why I can't have it done by the summer. Because if I can get it done by the summer, then that would be, I think, a good goal. It's either summer or winter, because summer typically is when viewerships for the streams spike, because obviously summer holidays, time off school kind of thing. So if I can get it done for around summertime, that would probably be for the best. If I'm thinking, well, again, short-term performance, long-term performance, it doesn't matter when a video is uploaded, but short-term performance is, you know, if that's more of a concern, obviously, then summer is, I think, the way to go. But again, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting because, well, funnily enough, since streaming more, the views roughly for the have kind of gone back to normal levels. They were kind of low before, but then I was also kind of like hardly streaming before, so like the beginning part of the year when I had that funky schedule, it was kind of just a bit all over the place. Whereas now it's more of a normal schedule. You know, the viewership has kind of gone back to what it was before. And you know, I might look at doing a short every so often. Again, I kind of want to try to do a little bit more on the creating side of things. But we'll see. We'll just see. Only time will tell. Yeah, who would have guessed? More streams equal more views. I definitely didn't. I thought, the less I stream, more people might come in because I'm not streaming as often. It's not how it works, unfortunately. Hey, Cole. How are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Your Monday's going well. It's weird because it doesn't feel like a Monday. It very much does not feel like a Monday at all. That's the wrong one. Wrong game. Wrong game, stupid. You did? Did I see your post? I saw you posted. I didn't. I've been very much off Discord all weekend. On the Black and White Elite Four. I haven't finished it. I haven't watched it. But I did see that you posted it. Oh, my headphones have just died. I'm like, I can't hear it. Yeah, it's because my headphones have died. That would explain why I can't hear it. I'll check it out. Most likely in the morning. Oh, you got the shiny Ho-Oh? Ooh, nice. I thought you were talking about there's the Synth Elite 4 stuff. From DAs or from soft resets? I suppose she's talking about. But I don't think I saw that post. It's not in the Discord. I don't think it is. It's not in the Show Your Shinies. When did you... Oh, there. I was just completely blanked on it. I was like... I saw the post in the Ultra Wormhole, right? The wormhole. That's, as far as I'm aware, for Lodge. I mean, I could be mistaken. A female. Oh man, I keep hoping every time it's a female. I keep sitting there going, I wish it was shiny. Tell you what, you'll be surprised how many things can fly, but only once. Fictional. A lot of stuff can fly, but only once. No, you had the shiny charm. Okay, so it was half odds, 1 in 2,000, but still, it's 1 in 2,000 on a soft reset. Still, it's a good shiny as well. That's also true. If levitating isn't flying, what even is it? You didn't count encounters. Okay, but yeah, but you were hunting at half odds, right? You were hunting into 1 in 2048, and it took you X amount of time. You know. Again, for the most part, I know a lot of people don't necessarily keep track of resets. Again, for the most part, you don't need to. It is just for those of us who are insane, who want to know how long a hunt took. It isn't like a prerequisite. And I'm intrigued to hear, you know, if people do keep track, you know, when they got their shinies. Primarily because it makes me feel worse about my luck when someone's doing the same hunt as me, but they get the shiny in lower odds. And I'm just like, man, it just means my luck is awful. Oh, do you know what I found today? My even though my brain is in the mode of it's not a week, you know, it is a weekday, but it's not a work day. My body didn't get the memo. So I've been up since 6:30 this morning, which is when I normally wake up for a work day. But the annoying thing is I went to bed incredibly late last night. Because I was like, it's bank holiday, I get to lie in. But no, my body decided it was going to be a... My clock was ticking, and it was like, it's time to wake up. So tonight is very much going to be a regular get back into the sleep schedule situation, and go from there. Shinzo. Ooh, nice cult. The heart. Very nice. Sure, you do catch Ho-Oh in heart. Well, I mean, you can catch it in gold. But yeah, heart gold is also one that you can catch it in. You woke up at 10:30 this morning. Bodes poorly for work tomorrow. Greg, what days of the week do you work from home? Do you have a specific work from home schedule? Because, again, if you work from home, you just roll out of bed at like, say you start at 9 o'clock, you just roll out of bed at 8:45 and you'll be fine. That's the thing, when you work from home, you can kind of get away with that. To a degree, I can as well, you know. My work is literally 5 minutes down the road, but I'd still prefer to not put that on myself. Silver River. That does sound cool. I was today years old. Okay. I've started slipping on the Tepig hunting because the time is getting past now. It's slowly slipping. Slowly slipping past. Hey Dom, how are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Which was good. Hope your Monday's going well. You have to be in the office minimum 2 days a week, but they can be any days. Typically you do Wednesday, Thursday in the office, but it doesn't have to be those days. Oh, that's cool. Problem is when it's a bank holiday week like this week is, means you're in the office half the week. It kind of feels proportionately like you're more in the office this week than normal. Gin or Silver, and the second one is Gao, which is a river. I mean, that's cool. That's cool, Cole. You're on the diecast hunt tomorrow? Oh, nice. At the I can't even pronounce that. At another store. Ooh, hope it goes well. Hope it goes well. I'm sure you will update us tomorrow on what you find, if you find anything at all, because that's the problem. When you're hunting for stuff, there's no guarantee you're going to find it. I know someone hunting for a specifically black GameCube with a Game Boy player, because my brain needs it to be specifically that color. Because I've got 2 silver ones and I've got 1 black one, and it would be really bad if I ended up with like an orange one. Just for my sanity's sake, more so than anything. I like it symmetrical. Which obviously kind of doesn't work with the shelf because the shelf isn't symmetrical, but you know. Still, I really want one. Oh, Galaxy Gang. Ooh. Oh, nice, Dom. I'm assuming that you were in the very early stages of that. I imagine like the very, very early stages. Yeah, very early stages, I'm going to say. I wasn't expecting it to be like, yeah, it's a fully fleshed out idea. We're starting filming tomorrow, you know. It's very much those things things like that, projects like that can take a really long time. Unless you're like super motivated to do them. As someone who struggles with motivation to do stuff, I am very much in the situation where I'm starting stuff but not finishing them due to lack of motivation. Hey Martin, how are you doing? I hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to this lovely Monday evening. You're going to throw me off all week because I'm going to be thinking it's a different day than the day it is. Although arguably I'm half expecting when I go into work tomorrow that I could get shouted at. It's not the best mentality to go in with, but I'm half expecting it. I've been expecting it all of last week, and it never happened, so now I'm going into this week expecting it. It's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, I know it is. It's one of those where it's like, the more I think it's going to happen, the more likely it is to happen, and then when it happens, I'm going to be kind of surprised that it's happened. Hot Wheels 2025 mainline kit from Knight Rider. Ooh, nice. Nothing wrong with a good old talking car. You definitely cannot go wrong with a good old talking car. Oh goodness, I really didn't want to. After ending last week's stream slightly early, I really didn't want to end this stream early as well. But I think I might have to. I might have to because it's just really getting to me today. Yeah, they're never going to meet up, Martin. We blew past that last week. Tepig is a slower counter. Palkia is quicker. So Palkia blew past Tepig last week. And Tepig will never be able to catch up to Palkia unless Palkia shines sooner than Tepig. Which, it could happen. It's highly unlikely, but it could happen. Ooh, nice. Nice. Got two. It's even better when you get two. On stuff like that, where, you know, they eventually do go out of print, it's always smart to try and get two. Female. Keep hoping when it's female that it'll be shiny. I think the rarest thing to happen to me so far this month has been the 4 female Tepigs back to back. I don't think I'm ever going to beat that. We had a 3, but for the most part they've been just single ones. It has been a little bit disappointing. And we'll probably go to 100 Tepigs today. Probably end Tepig on 1,000. And then we'll see where we're at with Palkia. Although arguably Palkia might be at like 1,060. Who knows where Palkia could end up today. A blue Jada Adam West Batmobile. Oh, nice. You cannot go wrong with the West Batmobile. A Hot Wheels racer stock car. Ooh. That also sounds pretty cool. Goodness, sorry, forgive me. Today has just been one of those streams where it's kind of like my body is screaming at me to stop. I was coughing very early on. And then now I'm yawning. Really not been going well. Races is a subline in the main line. Oh, nice. Oh, hello, Darkrai. Welcome in. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're doing good. Swear the yawns will stop eventually. I was half thinking I maybe should have had a nap this afternoon, but I think if I did have a nap, I would have ruined my sleep schedule. And arguably, I don't want to ruin the sleep schedule because I need to get back into work mode. Now me is good. Me is good. My body, not so good, but me doing good. It is indeed fictional. Ooh, here's an interesting question, Dom. Does that increase the value or decrease the value of it? Because I know some things, when they have a factory error, they can increase the price on it. But I know that isn't the case for everything. Oh, yeah, I thought it was okay, fictional. Again, though, I think video game movies you have to very much keep separate from the games themselves, or otherwise you're never going to enjoy the movie as a movie. You're going to just be constantly comparing it to the game. And I think it did fine. Not a treasure hunt or a super rare treasure hunt, but it's still something. Oh, I mean, again, you know, it's interesting because obviously it's not the case for everything, but for the most of the time, things like that, where it's a limited print already, a limited print where it has an error could increase the price, and that to me makes sense. That button, please. That button, please. It's really annoying because if she didn't do this second half, or it showed you the shiny on this screen, this hunt could be so much quicker. Tepig hunting could be so much quicker. Super Battle hits the art cart. Oh. So I imagine then it has a pretty cool decal on it. We should really do a poll for the gender of the Tepig. Because I think that would be kind of cool. Although arguably I think most people will go male because the odds are on the side of male. Oh, goodness. I am so ready for bed tonight. Tell you what, if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have gone to bed already. That is how tired I apparently am. Very, very rarely do I ever end up going to bed this early, but tonight was definitely a night that I'm like, I should have gone to bed this early. Although arguably just yawning isn't enough to constitute me being tired, because I yawn pretty much every stream. Alright, Darkrai, well thanks for stopping by. You have a good continuation to your week. Oh goodness. So yeah, so lots and lots of decals then. No, I'm not going to give it a nickname. I'm going to do that before I forget. They put a lot of work into the animation on this scene. But even then, part of me is like, is it really necessary? The short answer is no. Never necessary. But, you know, you can't tell that to the guy working on it, can you? Whoever did it did really good work with it. Need my little golden boy. What I also need to do is I also need to double check when you can get the shinies, or the shinies for the team that I'm going with. Like when they become available, because otherwise I might have to play through a large part of the game without like any Pokemon. Oh, I'm male. I'm not feeling lucky. No. What a shame. Well, it was nice having you around, Fictional. It's a shame. The shame you've got to be banned now. Luckily, Gregor's got a little while until his guess, so... You know, part of me was actively thinking of putting that in the channel rules. I've yet to get around to doing it. Like, if you guess a shiny Pokemon number and you're wrong, you get banned. Or maybe just like a 24-hour timeout. Something like that. Goodness, Dom. I'm sure that's not all of them, but to me, just reading through that list, it sounds like your favorite is all of them. Again, I don't know how many stuff there is when it comes to that, but Ooh, no, I can't cross that off the list just yet. Damn it. I was going to be like, oh, I've made progress on the... I've made progress on the on my list. I haven't. I've still got 3 things to do on the list. I can't write that off until a member's video has been uploaded. So if I can get that done Sunday, that would be nice. I don't know. Don't count it up now, because you'll count it up later and then you'll confuse yourself. Let's not count it up too early. We're going to hit 1,000 on Palkia today. What I might do is 1,050 on Palkia, and then 1,000 on Tepig. That will probably be where we end it today. That gives me what, like 25 more minutes? Yeah, I think that's fine. Slightly shorter of a stream, but I definitely think I need to just go and sleep for like 9 hours. Problem is I go and lay down in bed and then I start getting ideas and I'm like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. It's like last night, it was almost like 11 o'clock when I went to bed and I was like laying in bed going, oh man, I could just do this. And I almost got out of bed to do some editing. I find that I get a lot of my motivation to do editing really late at night. That's why I think if I try and force myself to edit on Wednesday, then come Friday night, I'll be really in the mood to just stay up late and just edit. Which in all honesty is kind of what I need. Yes, that's 1,000. It is 1,000. Oh god, that's so many. That is so many subsets. I'm glad I am not in a fandom that is quite that extreme. With like a different subset of stuff, because I feel like it would fry my brain. Honestly, I don't know how you do it, Dom. I don't know how you cope. What I'll probably do is I'll do something similar in for this hunt. If I go over odds, when I hit first time over odds, I'll do a shaming check. I'll do a snivy check, and then the second time I go over odds, if it takes me that long to get Tepig, I'll do an Oshawott check. Goodness, Dom, that's so many. Yeah, I don't know how you can hold all that info in your brain. That is impressive. I might even cut Palkia short. We'll see where we end up for Palkia, but I mean, at this rate, Palkia might be cut short. It's like 20 minutes isn't going to be that much of a shorter stream thinking about it. It's like 20 minutes less is fine. It's fine. Although arguably I did a short stream Thursday, I did a short stream Friday, and I did a shorter stream today. Maybe we just need to do a regular stream tomorrow. We do a regular stream for Rowlet. Huge Collector, they first introduced 2016. Damn. That's a long time. It's a very long time. But then again, I have seen the videos that you did, Dom, of the tours, the tour of all your stuff, which I must add is insane in and of itself. The number of stuff, number of ones you've got is just insane, and the collection since then has only grown. Oh, but man, I am ready to pass out. Which is annoying because in 20 minutes, I'm sure that I'm going to be all of a sudden wide awake. Because my body hates me. Or literally just as I'm thinking of ending the stream, I'm going to end up getting a shiny. And then it's going to be keeping me up for another 10 minutes. So yeah, because this week is going to feel incredibly short. Because part of my brain is thinking today is Sunday, even though it is quite clearly Monday. So I think... Well, no, I don't think. I know tomorrow we're doing Tepig. Wednesday we'll do members editing stream. And then Thursday back to doing this. Did I say Tepig? I meant Rowlet. And then Friday Mystery Dungeons. But I will probably check Mystery Dungeons on Wednesday. Just to make sure it's all good during the members stream. Oh, really? That's insane. That's cool, Dom. Well, because it would be your second guess for the stream, Fiction, it must, unfortunately, the prerequisite is you didn't get banned on the first one. So because you're telling me to trust you on this next one, if it's not, it is a perma ban. You clearly don't have that much faith. See, that's the thing. It's you know, you're getting people's faith. You know, you go, yeah, trust me, and then all of a sudden, when something's online, you go, oh no, actually no, I don't think that's going to be the case. And why did you say that was going to be the case? You didn't trust yourself. Don't just throw numbers out there. I'm not even going to work out tonight. I think I'm just literally just going to finish stream, schedule tomorrow's one, teeth, and then bed. I think that's literally going to be my end of day situation. Maybe do a bit of brainstorming on how I'm going to edit the video. They'll probably bring it back around, Dom, in another 6-7 years. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. That's not a shiny. This is a shiny. Again, too much in the back of my head going, oh, you need to watch Crocodile Dundee again. If I missed a shiny, start over again. I think people are like, what would you do if you reset over a shiny? Start again. It's like, I could just go again. I've already failed Shiny Palkia once in BDSP, so failing it a second time would just mean I'd have to start it again. That's all it would mean. People make a big deal about it. Yes, it's a lot of time spent on it, but, you know, I enjoy hanging out, just soft resetting. So to me, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm that that bothered by it. I mean, Greg got a good laugh out of it the first time, so if it happened again, I'm sure Greg would absolutely be happy as anything. It could be very cool, Dom. I'm gonna say I'm surprised that they haven't done a specifically like per country set with like just like individual cards for that country. We got like 10 minutes, yeah. 10 to 12 minutes. If anything is going to shine, I do hope it will be Palkia. Yeah, but Matchbox is a different company though, isn't it, Dom? So you know, it's not the same as Hot Wheels doing it. Female. Keep hoping I get a shiny female. It's just rarer. It's just cooler. Do you know what would make this evening even better is if we got 5 females back to back. That would be cooler. Would be insanely cool. Maybe we should do a poll on what gender the shiny Palkia will be. 2 back to back. Ooh, this could be it. My estimation is it's going to end either on this one or the next one. I don't think we're going to get past 3. I think we're going to get past 3 females. Here we go. I mean, I could check it earlier by going for the nickname, but I don't think I need to check the nickname every time. No. What a shame. What a shame. It ended on 2. So Hot Wheels could in theory do it then. Could do a very similar thing, but they just haven't. No nickname. No nickname, and I don't really want the Pokedex. Imagine doing the opposite, right? I am sitting going, oh man, it would be nice to get like a few female. I'm keeping track of the females that I'm getting back to back. I'm not keeping track of the males I get back to back. Can you imagine if you did it that way? Oh my god, I had a chain of like 60 males back to back. I mean, the odds of that aren't as cool though, because the odds of that are just higher. I don't like starting with legendaries in Rogue. Although arguably I also haven't completed a run on Rogue, so I'm not one to talk. Oh, back to the female. There's one. So we could have been on 4 females if that. One before this one would have been a female. Funny enough, I think the one that I prefer to start with is Cosmog, because as far as I remember, Cosmic had Cosmic Power and the move that did more damage based on the stat increases you got, Stored Power. And that was very much the way that I got through a lot of the runs that I was getting quite far in. I mean, it's still a legendary, Greg. That's the thing. I need to try and finish that at some point. I really do need to try and at least get to the point where I can do endless. At least finish classic mode. Maybe that'll be a members stream as well. I'm not going to do it this week though. It will be next week because I really do want to try and get the members video done. This week. Again, I don't think it's going to be particularly long. I very much think it's going to be a like an 8-minute max type thing. Even then, I think 8 minutes might be pushing it. It's allowed in VGC, therefore it's fine. I don't know. If that is what you're going for as your metric, then yes, it is fine. Did I count? I did count that. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll go to 25 on Palkia. And we'll go to 1,000 on Tepig. And that will be where we end it. Slightly earlier, but still for the most part, a regular-ish, close-ish enough stream. Again, I could have started earlier, but I'm glad I didn't, because I would have just been dead by now. Do. Two more on Tepig. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's cool, Dom. Very cool. If you're gonna shine today, Palkia, now is the time to do it. I mean, also technically Tepig as well, but Palkia is the one I more so care about. That was 999. Last one. No shiny Palkia today. Well, that's fine. No shiny Palkia. Let's see if Tepig is going to be nice on us. Nice to us. It is a male, but it is not a shiny, which is a darn tootin' shame because I was hoping that I could be done with Tepig quite quickly as well. Okay, either way, that is where I'm ending it today. So I'll be back tomorrow with shiny Rowlet. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow Rowlet will appear. How are we doing on the resets? Rowlet. 8,330. So 8,380 is probably where we'll end up. So we'll see. Hopefully we get it before then. But either way, thank you very much for watching today, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.